Yeah, everything's fine. I was just watching, paying attention. Yeah, I stopped talking because I didn't want to interrupt the cutscenes because that was actual information being given. Yeah, it seems Chelsee is alive, wanted to leave her old life behind, and married a dude that we just saw get shot by Slade. So, yeah, let's see. The question, how is Big Jim alive when we saw him die in the very first Tex game? Okay, I believe the first Tex game, if you recall Overseer, which is kind of the, remake of the first Tex Murphy game, but to put it into full motion video style instead of the pixels and all that. I believe that he appears to die, but you can't recover the body in Overseer, or you don't actually get to shoot him, one of the two. And anyway, it gets retconned just a little bit, so he's not dead at this point. And yeah, apparently Chelsee wasn't actually a mutant, she was just raised by a mutant family. Interesting enough. Minor retcon. Yeah, unfortunately, I still can't manage to get Overseer to do what it needs to do. And I feel like I should mention something here. Welcome to Die. This is like evil area. Because this place was home to a few experiments, and it's not going to be friendly, like, at all. Even though there are no hitman squads or anything like that waiting for us, this place is not playing around.
These minimum security guys didn't have a chance against a pro like Slade.
Yeah, more evil than the pyramid, yes. Oh yeah. Because there are some areas where you will see something moving, and you can't do anything about it except steer clear of it. Because it will kill you if you get close. There are also mines, which, if you are fast enough, you can run past before they blow up. But more than likely, you're not going to be able to do that. There are swarms of bees. There's ball lightning. And there's also very loud dramatic music, which is less a problem for Tex and more a problem for, say, me.
This piece of equipment could be from a jewel burn.
This place is lethal, like you wouldn't believe. And I had to shut off the music for a second, because, oh my god. So anyway, yeah. Welcome to Death Trap Central. every text game has that one area in it that is just a series of death traps piled on top of each other. As far as I can tell, this is that section for this game. See, I had this game as a standalone download back when it first released. When I played it back then, this was the point in the game that actually got me to give up in frustration for periods of time. Because there are, like, blind dudes that are walking around, and if you make any sound whatsoever near them, they jump on you and kill you. And it just so happens there's paper littered everywhere around the floor that makes sounds if you step on it. That type of thing is all over this place. So yeah, this is going to be all kinds of fun. And by fun, means me facepalming. As I actually have to scratch my back because for some reason it has decided to itch like crazy. I'm sure you guys need to know that. But it is the reason I'm not moving right now. Okay. So, I do not have high hopes for getting out of here unscathed. Especially since it has been years. Literally, it has been years. Stop that. It has literally been years since I played this.
The jungle's reclaiming this area in all directions.
But, could have sworn there was something I needed to grab out here?
This piece of equipment could be from a Jules Verne novel.
Maybe not. And yes, they have downed Ed 209s out here.
These minimum security guys can have a chance against a pro like Sled. It's a security car.
There we go.
These minimum security guys can have a chance against a pro like Sled. I need a security card to get inside. I'll need a security card to get inside. I need a security card to get inside.
I think you need a security card.
This security card can help me get inside the facility.
So yeah, welcome to hell.
Must be pretty cool to have a society named after me. The only other one I can think of is John Birch.
Unfortunately, it looks like we're going through the same thing we went through at Seysen.
Well, this is my first step in getting the spirit radio frequency. Mantus said I have to get the power up and running in the reception area to get through to the atrium. Well, it's a bottle of glycerin, known for moisturizing.
Nothing else in there.
Big Jim Slade.
Unfortunately, it's just going to completely drown Tex out.
Well, water cooler's out of order.
Some gum.
Now that's a handsome blow.
A picture.
It's a battery.
A battery.
It's a key.
Key of some type.
Power console needs to be opened with a key.
So there's the atrium. There's security office.
The door to the security system won't open until a DNA sample is placed on the scanner to the right.
Fair enough.
It's a styrofoam cup.
Cup could be useful. Okay, so
It says no power.
no power. Fair enough. Okay. So let's do the thing we need to do here.
It's a bottle of glycerin known for moisturizing. This gum is too hard to work as a DNA sample. However, if I get it wet, it may become useful. This picture's of a handsome bloke named Dan. It's a Tesla battery. Well, this must be the key to something. It's a styrofoam cup. Take that, environmentalist.
Oh, we have, not mistaken,
It's a bottle of glycerin known for moisturizing.
we need to get the gum wet.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. But
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
okay.
Better be careful with this. I'd hate to accidentally drink this glycerin.
Ugh. Come on.
Well, yeah, that'll work.
So now we got a DNA
This
sample.
gum's finally softened. I could use it for the DNA sample.
Perfect.
Console needs a battery.
Easy enough. Tex is gonna go kablooey. Let there be light.
Due to the damage of harmful radiation to our planet, there has been an outbreak of food insecurity, preventing access to nutritious and adequate food amounts for billions of mutants and norms around the globe. The Tesla Legacy Society has made it a top priority to repair food access, utilization, and stability by improving nutrients through genetically modified soil. The soil is designed to grow food with much more desirable genetic structure. This food is perfectly safe for human consumption and even has the potential to increase the size and health of livestock.
I don't recall any eyeball death drones, but there is ball lightning that we can't stop. We just have to avoid.
Security breach.
I'm just giving the place a once over now that the lights are on. See, this is the safe room, actually. Believe it or not. We gotta enter a password to get into the atrium.
I'll need to use some DNA of a Tesla employee to get inside the security room.
Okay, that is taken care of.
I could use a new chair.
So we just picked up a chair and shoved it in our coat.
This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility. No. This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility. This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility. This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility. This memo refers to some form of lethal energy loose in the facility, but there's electric defense gates that can be used as protection.
And that, okay, so...
This broken chair could be useful.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have any wheels. See if you can figure out the safe code from the equation below. Hmm.
No fun math problems using dominoes. I wonder what the three solutions are.
Let's see. There are several ways I could approach this. I mean, that could be 6 divided by 3. So let's see. Let's take this as straight math and say that's a 6 over a 3 to get 2. And that's a 5 plus 6 over 3 equals 7. And 6 over, or that would be a 9 minus 3 equals 6. Let's go to 276. Let's try that. Sounds like it opened.
Wow, smoke bomb.
And we get a smoke bomb for our effort, huh?
The smoke bomb will leave a thick vapor in the air.
Well, if I need to see lasers, that would be useful. Okay, so we found a picture, if you guys can hear me over the sound of the flies, that had the word Danny on it. let's try that again. I'm not that fast.
This door doesn't stay open for long. I'll need to figure out a way for it to stay open long enough for me to get inside the atrium.
Huh. Not quite. Here. No, okay. So obviously we have to solve the puzzle.
Points on the board must be other Tesla facilities. They'll connect to some place in the southwestern U.S. Big Jim Slade was merciless.
Maybe the broken chair. Like I said, it's been a little while since I played. Yep, the broken chair. Okay. Oh, good. That did it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. Because I don't wanna go in there. I remember this. I remember this being a place of tears. And not happy ones.
That was not pretty. Remember, lasers can cut you in half.
Like that.
Try to avoid stepping into them.
So let's not lose any more points. Because every time you die and restart like that, it takes away from your point total.
I could use a new chair.
Newts.
This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility.
Actually.
Fun math problem. This broken chair could be useful.
No.
Wow, smoke. This memo refers to some form of lethal energy loose in the facility. But there's electric defense gates that could be used as protection. We won't be able to open this door until power is restored to the reception area.
Okay. So let's do this again. So yeah, as I was saying before I was so rudely cut in half by lasers, don't wanna. So, as I said earlier,
The smoke bomb will leave a thick vapor in the air.
yeah, here we go. So that smoke bomb will go off kind of indefinitely. Yeah, dude, this is the easy part. This is the easy part. And the thing is, I saved right before coming in here. I could make it past a gate and save, but loading would take me right back to the start, and every time you die, you lose points. We have an indefinite amount of time to do this. But, yeah. I hate this part. I hate every part in this facility. Because you got to be so incredibly picky with your placement. And this one is nearly impossible to line up. Okay, just gotta time this. Yes! Oh yeah! Luckily, as I said, we have indefinite time to do this. Come on. Only got one more. Whew! Okay. That was the easy part. And now... okay. That was the easy part of this facility. Oh, God. Oops. I believe we can save here. What do I mean, easy part? You'll see. You'll see, because this gets so much better. That was just timing. That was just timing lasers. Oh, this gets so much better. Now, I believe we can save here, and it will actually be able to start us here instead of back before the lasers. Okay, so these... well, you just came through it. But what you don't see, these...
it's an energy neutralizer. Safe for humans, but deadly for other forms of life.
Okay. Maybe you recall me mentioning the ball lightning. Maybe. Maybe you recall the note on the fridge that talks about the runaway energy that you have to get through the gates to the gates neutralize. This is one of the neutralizer gates. If we see ball lightning, and it won't, from what I recall, it doesn't specifically chase after us. But, yeah, if it comes near us, we die horribly. We need to get on the other side of these gates, if we see it anywhere.
It's an energy neutralizer. Safe for humans, but deadly for other forms of life.
And this is just one of the many, many things that are waiting to kill us horribly. I don't know if you see the blinking red things, but those blinking red things, those are mines. They are proximity mines. If we get close to it and it starts beeping like crazy, that means we are getting too close and it wants to blow up. Okay. I don't recall ball lightning actually being a thing in this area.
So far, so good. We need to get to the Titan reactor, which is only accessible on the 7th floor.
Yeah. And we're just kind of left alone inside this huge facility. And mines are not the only obstacle we will have to deal with. And just to be sure, oh yeah, there's more. We're not done. Not by a long shot. Not by a very, very long shot. So I've just saved. I'm not going to try to die here. But you see the red mine on the ground. You saw that, right? If I hung out in that little red circle it put out touched me, it would go boom and take me with it. So that's about how much birth you have to give those. Like I said, mines are not the only things we're going to have to avoid, but they are everywhere.
Big Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything. Nothing but brute.
Yeah, your pun last night was much better. There's the stairs. So I'm pretty sure that layout right there means we aren't walking through there directly. I mean, I could attempt it, but I'm pretty sure I can't get in between the two mines. And I know that one will see me if I try to edge past the door. But you can brush past their, brush past the edge of their range. The game is at least kind enough to let you do that.
Big Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything. Nothing but brute.
And you see all the other mines. Tex needs a gun. Because if he had a gun, he could probably shoot those mines and explode them at a safe distance. So we have administration, and we have stairs. You hear that sound? That should be the sound of this. Always good to know exactly where that is in any room you're in.
The Morlock over there is trapped under some furniture, but he still looks dangerous.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design. It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design. It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design.
Mage's Twitch is a little bugged right now. So, if we get anywhere near him, he's gonna eat us. Pretty literally.
Well, the Masters of Mayhem missed this.
So we picked up some coins, which we will need. But not on these machines.
It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design.
I think the only thing we need in here is the coins. At least for now. In that little section, anyway. Oh, look, it's a bonfire. I hear that sound. Oh, good, you can talk again. Yeah, anyway, the, okay. The Polynesian joke was because we had discovered that Angie was from basically what might be described as a tropical paradise type island. But she was also had a ritual where everybody on the island kind of married everyone else, or they had big group weddings and such. So Polynesian, as in the Polynesian Islands, and polysexual and polygamous. So, you know, that's kind of where the pun came in. Ugh. Anyway, breathe. Breathe. Yes, I groaned. Mostly because I didn't think of it first. See, more Ishii makes you think faster. Yeah, I think we are going to have to get around there. Since we got the coins in here, I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Yes, yes, you got me with a pun. You did get me with a pun. I did save it. YOLO? And falling in there would not be good. Just a note. Storage room. Some peace from that cursed noise. Does F5 quick save? Yes, it does. Blocked. Doors locked. Woo! Okay, they don't have an energy net in here, so I don't believe I'm gonna have to keep on the keep on my toes for anything there.
I bet these cleaning mechs still work.
Cleaning mech, good. You saw a lathe, yes you did. Fortunately, Tex here is not stupid enough to try to operate the thing without training. That's messy.
The Morlocks become cannibals.
Ew. can't pick whatever that is up. So I think that's all we need in here. I can't open this first aid cabinet. But we have cleaning drones. Well, we saw one of the Morlocks that was wanting to eat us. Well, we also have a nuclear reactor here. So there's that. Boy, that's kind of a... See? The Titan reactor.
The entrance to the Titan reactor is destroyed on this level. The entrance to the Titan reactor is destroyed on this level.
The mine of Earth. So that means I'm not getting anywhere near that elevator. That's true. Oh, they didn't booby-trap the bathroom, it looks like. Ooh, comic.
Oh, it's Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Butterscotch on the rocks.
You might want to let that air out, Tex, before you put it on the rack with the rest of them.
This restroom's a mess. I guess I'll just have to hold it till I get home.
I would imagine the plumbing doesn't work, Tex.
This restroom's a mess. I guess I'll just have to hold it till I get home. This restroom's a mess. I guess I'll just have to hold it till I get home.
Yeah, where are the spiders making these webs? I mean, you know. That's an important point. This room looks safe. Tesla Employees of the Month.
In 2013, the word of the year was selfie. This vexes me. I'm vexed. This guy doesn't mess around. Hey, I saw this guy singing for a Steppenwolf cover band.
Could be people that made the game. Could be
Why was yours just
Kickstarter
like
backers.
Dude, where's my car? When life gives you lemons, pucker up. Man, I wish I could grow a beard like that.
It has its privileges, also its downsides.
Hey, wasn't this guy in that one movie with that, other guy? Dignified, yet casual. Hey, save a cold one for me.
Yeah, there's a building on the Chandler Avenue that has a bunch of pictures like this where Tex will also make comments about every single one.
Hey, save a cold one for me. Bye-bye, birdie. Now give me your curious face.
And just in case you wonder why,
The importance of being earnest and Shackleton.
every single one of these you click on gives you points.
This is the kind of guy who files his taxes early. Well, he was a hit at all the parties up there.
Every single picture like that you click on gives you points. Which is important.
Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything.
It doesn't look like there's much of actual game value in here. Chris Jones probably could have improv'd them.
Reminds me of the last Murphy family reunion. Has it really been 25 years? Whoa, buddy. You may need to see a doctor. Mr. Shaw has my vote. Someone gets an A+ for our outfit coordination. Whoa, I feel like I'm getting yelled at here. It's pretty easy to see who's the boss here. What a great shirt. Relax. Take off your coat. Stay a while. World Poker Champion 2036. Ah, brotherly love. Whoa, what a great photo. This bohemian photobombed Coit Tower's selfie. Oh, come on, cheer up. What a great t-shirt. Elegant, relaxed, refined. And the runner-up of the Ernest Hemingway look-alike contest. Hey, would it kill you to smile? I just...
No, none of those are me. I was not a Kickstarter backer for this game, I don't think. I don't recall backing it. They made this one dangerous to get to, so they gave you 2 groups of pictures and a comic.
Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic. Dark chocolate.
Yeah, he's seen me. He went to high school with me. Yeah, Rin there is someone I know from high school.
You know, I really hate seeing 2 beautiful people in love. An easy face to remember, a hard one to forget. Like father, like son. The American bison, a truly majestic creature. Very distinguished. Well, he's the most handsome real estate agent I've ever seen. Someone get this guy a cup of coffee. And the winner of the Ernest Hemingway look-alike contest is... Frankie says, relax and wear a Hawaiian shirt. Very postmodern. A regular Allen Quartermain. A tip of the hat to you, too. Now there's a sharp-dressed man. Number 12 looks just like you. Well, she must have been the boss around here. Well, he looks nice. Cheers. Well, you can tell this woman's a wonderful mother. Well, hello, Dolly. I can admit it. He's almost as handsome as me. Knuckle tattoos, huh? He looks more like a real estate agent to me. Must have been Casual Friday. There are dark secrets behind those eyes. It's almost as though you're critiquing me. This guy needs a cup of coffee. Oh, it's Mr. Dorian Gray. I won't find anything except destruction in here.
Boy, that looks dangerous. Okay. Oh, okay. I have no idea if we're going to finish this section out before the stream should end. I would like to think I have that capability. Yes, I am stretching. Okay. Oh. Huh.
Those proximity mines are blocking stairwell access to the second floor.
Well then, I don't think I'm making it through there without help. Okay. Well. What have we seen down here? We've seen the drones. And that's about it. That wasn't in here. That was the guy buried under rubble and the, Stop beeping at me, please. I believe it was a receptionist desk. So we need to get back to the drones. Maybe I can find some way to power one of them up. That's mine. What?
On my list of preferable ways to go, this is definitely not one of them.
Did it delay or something on me? I wasn't that close to it. Yeah, I went boom. But, why? Why did I go boom? Let's let's go look at the stairs again. Come on, make your comment. I mean, I didn't get that close to the mine to have it just automatically go off on me. I mean, I kind of got in range and then Tex just stopped moving to stare at it. I don't get it.
On my list of preferable ways to go, this is definitely not one of them.
I went through there earlier, didn't I? I went right through that little area earlier. I just need to pick my way back around the long way. I imagine it was natural and they worked around it. It'd be really annoying to work around though, yeah. I just need to make my way back through. You know I went through that the first time.
This console controls the maintenance mechs. Needs a battery.
Fair enough. The battery we did find.
It's a Tesla battery. The Masters of Mayhem missed this loose change. This picture's of a handsome bloke named Danny.
Vaya con Dios, little drone. Vaya con Dios. Thank you very much for the follow there. Ben. Well, I hope the Tesla Legacy Society left him behind a sizable life insurance policy. Yep. Okay. That wasn't even... That was a little difficult to actually get on the staircase. Didn't seem to want to let me... Wow, okay. Let's... Careful here. Looks like I could just fall through and... Don't really want to do that. Oh, look. Good. 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 You realize I can save and reload all I want, but it starts you off at checkpoints? It starts you off at checkpoints so you wouldn't reload right where you were? Okay, let's have a moment of silence for the drone. Just a moment of silence for the drone. Game go boom? No, the game's fine. The game is fine. But we will have a moment of silence for the drone. Moment of silence, please. Okay. That's long enough.
Be quite the executive lounge. I need a card to get inside. Well, there's no card reader at this door.
No power to the reactor door, huh?
It's a battery.
Another battery. Ooh, quiet.
There's no way I can get through this door.
It's a problem with touch screens. That ain't good. Looks like there's a partial ramp right there, but yeah, let's not test that.
Big Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything. But debris.
I bet that breaks if we step on it.
Big Jim Slade's commandos destroyed everything. But debris.
I hear something besides this gate. Oh, yes.
Well, cubicles, busted computers, and bookshelves. Not much to help me out here. Well, cubicles, busted computers, and bookshelves. Not much to help me out here. Well, cubicles, busted computers, and bookshelves. Not much to help me out here. Well, cubicles, busted computers, and bookshelves. Not much to help me out here. This card could get me inside the executive lounge. This vent is huge. It could take me to other parts of the building, but the screws are rusted tight.
And one thing of note, I don't know if anybody that was watching previously, this is something I can't take.
Well, cubicles, busted computers, and bookshelves. Not much to
Somebody
help me
was
out
watching when I was in Ceycin, but because you have the inventory up, that doesn't mean the world stops.
There's no way to reach the other project management offices through this debris. Mr. T's askew portrait must be reflective of his mental state.
So I could have the inventory up, but things are still happening, so if I want to do inventory management, I kind of need to be quick about it. I think there were 3. Not seeing any mines scattered around.
There's almost enough chairs for everyone I owe money to. Projector still looks operational. There's almost enough chairs for everyone I owe money to.
Something that has to be something absolutely huge.
Projector still looks operational.
I don't have a switch for it. Okay. I didn't really see anything of note there. And we're back at the stairs.
It's a Tesla battery. This card grants access to the employee lounge. I bet it's spectacular.
Oh, yes, this bit. Okay. You see that dude right there? He is, completely blind. However, his sense of hearing is absolutely amazing. And just to let you know, this is the only place that, when you go to this menu, this is where the game actually pauses. So I just saved it. I'm pretty sure it will begin me right here. But watch what happens.
That warlock looks to be blind, but I bet his hearing's still pretty good. Be quiet at all costs.
So see, walking over the foliage, not a bad thing. However, you see all this... What was that? I don't know. But you see all these bottles, papers, etc.
The Morlock's eyesight is terrible, but his hearing is impeccable. Avoid stepping on noisy debris.
Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, no cutscene for that.
That Morlock looks to be blind, but I bet his hearing's still pretty good. I need to be quiet at all costs.
You see, that has a bunch of bottles on it. Hug the chair. Much like Natsuki bottles, cans, just clap your hands. You literally have to pass within arm's length of the guy to do what we need to do. And of course, poking around here creates noise. So why are we here, you ask?
Red bolt. That stuff will take the enamel right off your teeth. And this vending machine still accepts change.
So, you noticed that we just did a thing that, makes you be absolutely silent to not die. Well, take a guess what we need to do. We came all the way in here to do this.
Delicious red bolt. This stuff strips the enamel right off your teeth.
And now that we've done that...
Well, there's no card reader at this door. We'll have to find another way around.
I am serious. Just to let you know, the first time I did this, this frustrated the absolute hell out of me. How did he not hear that? I don't know. I don't know.
Red bolt? This stuff's so powerful it can strip rust right off a metal.
So we have basically, you know, metal treating machine goop there. And now... Okay. Yeah, it obviously doesn't hear the door either, but still, that part frustrated the absolute hell out of me the first time I tried to play this. Because I was like, I better not make any noise. I mean, I spent a good 2 hours looking and looking and looking for some other way to distract the Morlock. Look, some way I could set up, you know, just some noise maker that he would go bother so I could drop coins in the machine, only to be able to just walk up there and get what I need. In any event, with that little nerve-wracking bit out of the way, because you have no idea how many times it made me jump because I didn't see that one paper sitting there, or I had the camera pointed at the wrong angle and accidentally bumped the Morlock as I walked by, that type of thing. With that done, I'm going to take a quick break, get up, stretch my legs, that type of thing. So, let me get the music back. Come on. And then we'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, see you in a second, folks. Still has 7 seconds after it ends. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, that was a fairly appropriate song. So, this still didn't help us. All the stuff we just did is not directly going to open the door that I did not look at yet. Done in there. I'm just trying to make sure we're getting done with all the outside rooms. Aha. There we go. And have a close-up of the waterfall. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but it's a very fast loop on that animation. So that elevator's busted.
Mantus said there's a facial scanning system with its entrance into the tight reactor. We need to find a way to trick it.
Needs a battery. Yeah, it kind of looks like a big waterfall of glycerin, doesn't it? We just happen to have a battery.
It's a Tesla battery. It's a facial scanner that grants access into the Titan reactor. We need to trick it into believing I'm romantic.
Yeah, this is secretly Aperture.
It's a facial scanner that grants access into the Titan reactor.
So we've got to fool it somehow. Except we don't really have anything that looks like... Well, we don't even know what a management person looks like yet.
There's no way I can get through this.
That's
door.
still broken. Excuse me. I blew my nose earlier, but it did not help.
Big Jim Slade's command has destroyed everything. Nothing but the brood.
Pretty sure I missed something in the auditorium. With all the banging that was going on in there. Aha! There it is.
Well, this data device may hold some interesting information.
And if I'm not mistaken...
Well, I hope this screwdriver still works. This disc contains a lecture video.
It contains a video. Now it is movie time.
Projector still looks operational.
We would like to share the results of a special study we conducted into the potential increase of seismic activity, resulting directly from the artificial augmentation of electromagnetic georesonance, a direct result of amplifying the effectiveness of Tesla's apparatus for transmitting electromagnetic energy. What Johansson continually fails to understand, or perhaps even ignore, is the fact that based on simulations we have run, if the tower proves to be as effective as estimated, the results have the potential to be catastrophic on a global scale. If we were to amplify the output to levels which Johansson is determined to achieve, combining our results with Tesla's own findings from his New York experiment in 1898, we may very well be responsible for causing seismic activity that could shatter our planet into pieces.
Yep. And no, you haven't missed it yet. We just haven't run into the area where it actually exists yet. I'm still paranoid about it, though. So basically, yeah, if Johansson does what he wants to do, we could literally split the planet into many, many small chunks. Blowing my nose did not help.
This vent is huge. It could take me to other parts of the building, but the screws are rusted tight.
So, we have a vent with very rusty screws. Well, we just happen to have something that can A, eat the rust right off of metal.
That red bolt stripped the rust right off the vent. Now I can unscrew it from the wall.
And now we have a vent. Big enough to crawl in. So, this vent, from what I recall, is a maze. It's a maze. And, how would you like to meet the thing that's been making all these webs? Because it's in here. It's in here somewhere. Luckily, this maze was not huge or overly complex. But I don't remember the maze layouts. Yeah, so the thing is, I can't really call what's waiting for us spiders. I need a new pad of paper. I need a new pad. That looks friendly. Cat. You're picking like the worst time in the world and you'd come in and out of this room. God, that was loud. Loud enough to make me jump.
Is that a spider the size of a wolverine? I just heard that.
And when we're stuck, So yeah. Cat. 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 This is really a bad time. This is really, really a bad time for this. So yeah, welcome to hell. I mean, we've kind of been here the whole time. But that sound's going to be there the whole time, if I'm not mistaken. And I forgot how little actually writing this maze down does. To start over here, because I need a grid, and I don't really have a way to do grid. I don't have graph paper with me right now. Hey. Not helping me. I thought you fought spiders and spider-like creatures instead of helping them beat me. Only when it amuses you, huh? Go on. Let's see. This does make me just a tiny bit nervous, the way this room works, by the way. So here is door. You're not helping either. So you can tell that it's basically somewhere over there. And what we have to do find us a path that goes around it. That's right. Writing the map down doesn't help because it's not a sturdy enough maze for that. So yeah, that leads exactly. Hi. Yeah, it doesn't look, it only has 4 legs. Goal is somewhere on the other side of that. Okay. It was like a spider mixed with a tick mixed with a xenomorph. Can we, like, not go through there again? Maybe we can never go through there again.
I don't think I'm through collecting things in here. Better stick around and find more objects because I don't want to have to go back through that spider maze.
But I think the game lets up on us right now. I don't think we can die outside of the maze over here. I think we are relatively safe compared to the other places in here.
Tesla's director of operations reminds me of my smart-ass professor in college. Belittled and riffed all of my efforts.
So we have a painting, a portrait, or something like that.
Popsicle sticks.
Popsicle sticks.
Well, I can't see anything that'd be useful. Well, I can't see anything that'd be useful. Scissors. I better get done with these.
I know I'm missing like one thing. Where is it?
Oh, a glue gun.
There we go.
Perfect for arts and crafts projects.
Okay, so we had to go through that maze to get in this little section because there was no way to get into the door over here. Without going through that maze, because the panel on the other side was busted. Which means once we go through this door, if we want to come back in here, we got to go through that again. And nobody wants to do that. Unless you just really, really want to see it. But why did we go through all that to pick up a picture, a pair of scissors, a glue gun, and a popsicle stick? Let's look at things.
It's a picture of the director of operations. Popsicle sticks. I love the grape flavor ones. Scissors can be useful for cutting things, or so I hear. It's good old-fashioned glue.
So, we're making a mask. So first,
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
we start out with that.
Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome.
Then, I believe you need to apply glue to this directly.
This is
Nope.
worse than the time you combined a monkey and a blender. I gotta admit, sometimes
Glue
when
up
you
the
play
popsicle
This would make
stick.
a great handle. I just need something to attach it to. I bet this mask could fool this guy's mother.
And now we have a mask of the Director of Operations. And I'm pretty sure that's all we need from here. But yeah, if we need to go back in this door, if we have to go back there, if we have to go back in there for any reason, we need to go back through Mysterious Creature Maze. Go figure. Again, Tex hasn't grown as a person. He's the exact same person he was 7 years ago.
It's a facial scanner that grants access to the type reactor. We would trick it into believing I'm a man.
Step within the accepted range. Identity not detected. Access denied. Step within the accepted range. Welcome, Kevin Maltby. Access granted.
And this is why we use optical scanners and fingerprints for secure facilities. Actually.
I need to set this facial scanner system with its entrance to the type reactor.
So, I believe you said you wanted to see something about ball lightning now? And they are also insta-kills. And they move slightly faster than Tex does. So you can see them, they're just... I don't know, they're just going to do that the whole time. And, remember the sound they make. I hope you're remembering the sound you make. So yeah, if you just stood in that door just kind of marveling at the tunnel, that thing would have brained you and killed you, like, right there. So yeah, the crackling means you're about to encounter one of those and you need to be near that gate ASAP. Also, they gave us these neat little alcoves in the wall, just so we can be on the lookout for any of the ball lightnings. I don't think that's their official name.
Welcome to the Titan reactor. Somewhere in here is the key to restoring power to this facility.
I don't think that's their official name, but I call them ball lightning because, hey, oh look, that's broken now. And that's not safe.
I need to restore power to the elevator if I want to travel to different levels in the Titan reactor.
And the thing is, restoring power to this reactor won't even end the day. It will not end our, what we're doing. Yeah, you need to get to a gate or alcove. Elevator. So the reactor's offline because the power distribution and coolant distribution are both at failure state. This is good. Let me get slightly familiar with let me get slightly familiar with the layout here. I just have the elevator there. And the elevator there, it looks like. I just have the elevator there and the elevator there. One will take me down, one will take me up. Work our way down from the top. I don't recall this as well as I do the other things in this area. Oh good, broken. Oh, good. That's how I get up here to number 1, but that's closed right now. And that's shut down. You know, I can't say this seems like a very safe environment to spend time in. So I need to keep poking around in here, it looks like. Just because. Or not. Since this is a different...
Mike and Ike Hammer. Angels with chocolate smudges.
Why would a comic be hit? That's a weird place to hide a comic. Is there nothing else in here? Like nothing else in here. See, those look like cooling rods. And right now they're exposed. Which worries me. Because I can't get to them. Rusted shut, looks like.
The cooling fans are behind this door.
So we are on the level with the cooling fans.
It's a lever for the fans.
Okay. Uh-huh. What am I gonna do? Here. I have a feeling this is an exceptionally bad idea. Okay. Good. Okay, so we have 5 slots. That's the bottom is right 120. Okay, that's 120. Okay. That's also 120. Oh, okay. playing with dials in a nuclear reactor. Oh, that got it. Somehow. Oh, that ain't good. That's bad.